Hello, Let's Do Video viewers. Welcome back, and welcome back, Aalap from AVer. Can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Thank you, David, for having us. Hey, everyone. I'm Aalap Patel, Director of Product at AVer. I do manage the Pro AV product line, which is our PTZ and tracking cameras, as well as the MT300 tracking box that you guys see in the background.
And we have some new announcements today.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm sure that most of our viewers are familiar with the MT300. It's our kind of a multi-camera voice-based switching box where it detects different voice location or voice presets in the space, and then based on that, it will switch to the right active camera or active speaker. This box was created with keeping the meeting equity in mind, right? So we want in today's world, like we want to make sure that everyone sitting in the room as well as sitting far get the same experience, no matter what kind of platform that they're using. So this box kind of delivers that whoever is actively speaking would be kind of highlighted in on the Teams or Zoom call, and whoever kind of starts speaking after the active speaker will kind of switch automatically. So it kind of adds that automation without requiring any special configuration or special steps that the integrator or the end user have to take.
Even in a big room like this?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
And it's not only support one microphone, you can have up to as many microphone as possible with about 128 channels. So we support up to 128 preset points for the microphones.
Oh, wow.
Um,
So
so
even
yeah,
bigger.
yeah, absolutely. And it's kind of think about this as endless possibilities, right? So this box is not just designed for doing voice tracking, but it also offers multi-camera switching options. So if you're using it for multiple cameras in the space without voice tracking, you have option to switch between them. So it kind of enables, like I said, endless possibility for the customers to create use cases based on their requirement.
Yeah. And I joke around with the fancy tricks that I do, but it really is a problem. I'm hearing this all the time from customers. Part of the reason that people are hating to come into work is just because, well, traffic is no fun. But
Yeah.
at home, they look great on Zoom. And when they're at the office, hi, I'm trying to give you my presentation. Can you even see me now? They
Yeah.
really, really hate the meeting room experience. And you talk about meeting equity, and it's how do we get everyone? I mean, this is pretty nice, I think. I think we look good here, but a better framing. And I'm not going to hire a camera person to walk around my meeting rooms for Zoom calls. I mean, it has to be automated. So these devices are exactly what everyone's looking for right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And again, like you said, right, I think that's what everyone's trying to achieve, right? They don't want to have someone sitting in that space and changing the camera based on who's talking. This box kind of offers that automated way of kind of doing that switching based on who's actively speaking in the space. So it does kind of help our customers enable those specialty room, large rooms, not even just those two rooms, but like again, any kind of collaboration space from medium to large to extra large or specialty room. This box will help them do voice-based switching, basically.
Excellent. And we have some announcements around it, or?
Yeah, absolutely. So to the point that we have actually only supported until now the PTZ and tracking cameras that we offer. We just launched a new firmware which will enable the functionality of the CAM series product as well, specifically the CAM 520 Pro 3, CAM 550, and 570. We have thousands of customers who are actually using these products in their space, right? So they don't need to upgrade anything. All they have to do is integrate MT300 in that space and enable the functionality. It's all built into it. So again, from an install perspective, you are not adding any more labor hours or any more changes into the configuration. All you're doing is installing this box, and you can configure this remotely. You don't even have to go into the space if you want to configure remotely. We do offer tools that let you manage everything remotely as well. So again, kind of it makes it easier from not just the user experience perspective, but also from the setup perspective, where you are setting up the system based on your use case. And the good thing about MT300 is it does offer multiple different profiles, right? So think of profile as a use case. You can configure for we have a lot of customers actually using this product for multi-purpose space, where one day they're using it as a classroom, next day they're using it as a U-shaped table, third day they have a big executive conference there, and then they have a kind of a oversized table. So you can configure each profile based on what that use case look like, and all you have to do is switch between that profile. The box remembers all the settings, so you are not having someone walk in every single day. You can have your in-room touch panel just say, hey, today I'm using it as a classroom, and then it switches automatically to the classroom. So like I said, it's just designed for that endless experience of whatever you are trying to achieve in that space. This box can achieve that for you.
Okay, now I have to do something hard. I have to remember two things at once. I'm getting old. I can't keep two thoughts in my head at once. But you tied onto two trends that I'm hearing from end users in the space, and one of them is flexibility. These
Yep.
rooms aren't just being used for one purpose anymore. Everything's changed since the pandemic. You know, every half the people aren't there anymore. So the way we use our offices are different, and everything is flexible. And yeah, it might need to be used for one purpose in the morning and a different purpose in a different configuration for the next meeting. So the flexibility is great. Also, oh, I forgot the second point. There was another point. I told you I can't remember two things at once anymore. The remote. I can remember two things at once. The remote is another. Uh, Remote management is another. It was always important, but post pandemic, it is a lot more important because we used to have our offices were workspaces with one or two, three meeting rooms. Now every single space is a meeting room.
Yep.
Every single space has cameras in it. So our poor IT people, we can't say, oh, there's a problem with the meeting room. Go to our one meeting room and fix it. We have to say, hey, we need you to fix 700 rooms all at once, update them all, change them all, manage them all. So, unless you put them on rollerblades, they're not going to get everywhere. So when you mentioned the remote management 5 years ago, I said, oh yeah, that's a nice feature. And now I was like, oh, thank God. It's really important.
And that's the good thing about having a plans, right? Like you are not really tied into going to the place and then setting it up. You can always do remotely. There's no need for extra software installation. There's no need for any special configuration measurement for that matter, right? You're not measuring the room. You're not measuring the height of the camera. Everything happens automatically with the box. All you do is you define how many channels you have in the space, because I'm assuming you already have a microphone set up installed in the space at that point. Someone is already has configured the audio in the space, right? So again, from a camera
Hopefully.
perspective, all you're doing is setting up the presets and letting the presets do its work. I mean, the MT300 do its work. And then the good thing about it is we have auto tracking built in, which is again, it's edge computing, right? That sits on the camera itself. So you're not actually having the box do the auto tracking. Like, so if you have an application where you have a front of the room presenter, and then you have a participant in the space or the meeting audience, you can have that one camera in the back actually do the presenter tracking, while the other cameras in the front will just do the preset tracking, right? So again,
Nice.
it kind of opens up that flexibility of, based on your use case, you can configure the box accordingly.
Nice. It's a much richer experience than just someone open up your laptop and turn on Zoom and point the camera at the room and hope we capture some of it. I mean, we really need to upgrade these experiences at the office. It's just not good enough.
Yeah, absolutely. And one thing I would mention is, like I said, we have a lot of customers already using in the enterprise space, even higher education space, CAM series product, the 520 Pro 3, 550, and 570. Now they just have to integrate MT300 in their use case and then start using this voice-based tracking capabilities. Again, 570 does have audio tracking built in. It has built-in microphone, but again, that range is limited in the sense about 30, 35 feet. Now, when you have that large room, multi-purpose space, you're going to get beyond that range of the audio pickup from the local built-in microphone. So now you can leverage a third-party microphone like Shure, Sennheiser, Nureva, Biamp, and integrate that with MT300 and the camera preset. And we do have the link of supported devices on the MT300 product page. So if
Let's
you
see.
click on that, I will list out all the supported microphone as well as the camera model. So it makes it easier for customer to figure out what models will be supported and what model will not be supported.
Nice. And it's important. You mentioned at the beginning. I didn't comment on it. The firmware update allowing it to be used with all of the extra list of your own cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah, you and other AVer people have been on here to talk about those amazing cameras. I'll put the links below. We have videos talking about those great cameras. It's nice to know that they're all working with this device now.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Anything else our viewers need to know? Any more updates or?
No, that's it. We are really excited about introducing this new firmware update because it kind of makes it kind of a whole, supporting not just the Pro AV cameras, but also the enterprise grade USB cameras as well. So we are really excited about it for endless use cases that this update will bring. And we're looking forward to supporting our customers.
Nice. I'm excited for two reasons. First of all, I've been a fan of this device for everything we talk about, for the problems that it solves. And I was wondering if your customers are actually getting it or using it or whatever. If you're doing firmware updates and adding capabilities, so that means your customers are using it, they're loving it, and they're giving you feedback on it. So I love the fact that this is happening because I'm a fan of the product, and I'm a fan of the updates. It's exactly the next step in evolution for what we need from this product. So great
Yeah,
job,
absolutely.
AVer.
Yeah, thank you. And for anyone looking for more information, please visit everusa.com, and I'm sure they will add links to the video as well. But yeah, if you have any question, please reach out to us, and we'll be happy to kind of discuss your use case and help you figure out what solution is right for you.
Awesome. Thanks again for being here. This was fun. And thanks everyone for watching. Take care.
Yeah, thank you so much.